A warm welcome to one and all, looking at the new fascia sign of the South Pier on this Saturday morning, the 7th of August. Looking at the South Pier itself, I would like to thank, as usual, all my viewers and everybody that helps me make these videos. Well, it's been a lovely week with the punks. Thank you for watching all those videos. Now this one has got quite a lot in it as well, over just over 2 days really. So I must get on with it, thanking one and all again for what's done for this channel. I do hope you enjoy this one. Our weekly visit to the build of the cinema complex and the WILKO store. And these are views from our first viewing area. Look at all that steel framework. Coming along great. Just a few paces along enables myself to offer this view of all this steel framework. All coming along very, very nicely here, as one and all can clearly see. We have arrived now at our main viewing area at this build. I'm just going to run you right along the skyline, showing all that steel framework. And I can show you, there's the red mobile crane, and at the back of that there's that very big blue cherry picker. Now I'm told there's 3 on site. I think we can see the other one, and there's another one I believe at the back of the very big blue one. Now I've just been handed some very welcome information. Now tomorrow, I'm told, there's going to be a mix made for the flooring. So what I'm going to do now is to close up today's visit at this site, and I'm going to return tomorrow to see the mix being made for the laying of the floors. So we will see one and all here tomorrow. A very good morning to everyone on this Friday, and as promised, we have returned to the build of the cinema complex and the WILKO store. Yes, as promised, I can show you in front now that blue vehicle that's holding the concrete, and the white vehicle to its right is the actual pump that is laying this concrete onto the floors. This is the first laying of the floors at this build. And to my right, there's another concrete vehicle here, because that's going to take over from the blue one, which you're now looking at. There's the red mobile crane and the blue cherry picker that we all know so well. So today, our return visit is all about seeing the arrival of the concrete and the pump, laying the first flooring at this build of the cinema complex and the WILKO store. We will see everybody here next week on our return visits. We are now going to take our tour of the build of the Holiday Inn and all the goings on with the tram lines. Our first view is this one here, and it is a very progressive view as well. You can see that the facing bricks are almost at the top now of this facade. And hopefully you will see contractors this morning on that blue cradle. Doesn't those facing bricks look very impressive? A contrast against the white tiles round the other side. A good choice here. Another view for you for those facing bricks on this facade here. With again, noticing please the contractors on the blue cradle. Almost there to the top. Yes, virtually all done out on this part of the hotel. Just to show you where we are, that's the Sainsbury's store, and we've just virtually moved a couple of paces from our first viewing area. And please notice this. Now this is the area that I've always called the front of the hotel. And look at the progress here. We even have a large section of facing bricks already placed here. And further up we will see that Tyvek paper with the insulation already placed all along this facade here. Again, simply marvellous, marvellous progress. Using that Sainsbury's store just as a landmark again, I'm just going to show you this yellow cherry picker against this facade. Now I'm not going to show you much here because I'm going to move on to our next viewing area. I am really very excited to take you here. So without further ado, I'm going to now progress to this next viewing area. And here we are right outside Blackpool North railway station. Now if I pan round very, very slowly, I'm able to show you this, and it is quite a sight. This facade here of the hotel, completely finished. Look at this, all the tiles in place, all the windows in place. And this is the first sight that people will have when they leave the trains at Blackpool North railway station. Isn't that impressive? Many congratulations to all involved. It looks superb. It really, really does. Now, standing away from our gates of our secondary viewing area, I can show you these views here. As you will see, still a considerable amount of work to be done here, but the progress round the other side is tremendous. Obviously they finished that side first, and now they will move round here as soon as they can. You will notice please, there's this small area there with the tiles already placed, but as we go around very slowly, you will see that this area here is awaiting everything. That special paper, the insulation, and finally the tiles that will cover those two things. Oh, lucky to get this. The tower crane at work. There's the chain from the crane. We'll see where this is going to go. Very difficult for me to film this because there's some strong sunlight that has appeared, so I'm not going to continue unfortunately with this view. So we have seen at least the tower crane and the chain from that crane at work. I can see what's happening. Yes, the chain is lowering its wares onto this transporter here. Oh, we can catch this. Yes, it's going to land right on that transporter. Safely collected. And there's some other items also going to be taken away. They're mast climbers on the end there. There we are, safely placed on this transporter to be taken away. Oh, that was a good clip. I'm very pleased with that. So with a view again of that tower crane and another view into the build itself, this will complete our tour today of the build of the Holiday Inn and all the goings on with the tram lines. A tram arriving to take us all to Fleetwood. Yes, it's just after midday and we're going to Fleetwood. After a very pleasant tram journey, which takes about the other side of half an hour, we have arrived at Fleetwood itself. And yes, this is where we are going to go. We're paying a return visit to Fleetwood Market. Now, first of all, I would like to thank Wire Council and the manager here for allowing me to make these videos. Of course, I asked the respective stall holders first if I may do this. So once again, thank you to all those parties. I need to explain something first of all. Inside this market plays very well-known music, and unfortunately, I have to do voiceovers. I will try my best, and I do hope I don't let the stall holders down, but I cannot produce the video with the background music in place. So, as said, I will have to do my best. This is Gary. I'm going to run you along his well-presented stall here. Most of the products that you will see are Avon products. There's the book there that many of you may have put through your letterbox. Yes, Gary has produced a very, very interesting stall here in a very big way with these top-class products. There's some on special offer this week, 3 for £10, some of them. Now, around the other side of his stall, he has a selection of sweets. You will notice a selection here of sugar-free sweets. Very interesting, that. And moving along, there's some rock, jars of jam, and here some Welsh honey. So we thank Gary very, very much indeed. A little wave from him, thank you. Now next we're going to see Leighton. Now Leighton tells me he's watched my videos years ago when he was in Cornwall. Now he sold up in Cornwall and moved to Blackpool. So let's have a look at Leighton's very interesting stall here. And it is interesting because he's going to hold up a shell. Now inside this shell, which comes from New Zealand, once were sea slugs. The natives of New Zealand, the Maoris, they love them and eat them. And after, they produce jewellery from the actual shell where the slugs were. I found that very, very interesting, and I do really hope you do as well. Leighton's moving us around now, his stall. And here, rings, earrings and bracelets. Moving around, there's some gliders here, planes. And the other side of his stall, there's a treasure chest here. I like this very much. A treasure chest with shells in, I believe. And next door, some real gemstones. Oh, in the treasure chest, you can put these fool's gold, pirates, fool's gold. And here, I really like these model bead animals. And they're only £5 each. Very impressive indeed. I like them a lot. All made with beads. Handmade. While you continue to watch Leighton's stall, I would like to thank Gary and Leighton for allowing this video. And I do hope that I have not let the stall down in any way with my narration. They are both superb stalls. Please come and see them. The Tall Man and his tall stall. This is one monster of a stall. It goes round virtually 3 sides. Every possible tool, I believe, is displayed and available here for most tradesmen. And the home improvement enthusiast would find everything that he would need here. I promise you that. It's beautifully set out as well. Please notice that I'm asking the camera to do its work in showing you everything. There's some pliers there. And there's some wood drill bits here. Vices there. Utility knives even. Paintbrushes. Scissors, quality scissors, forceps even, tweezers. Oh, and most people need one of these, or several of them, padlocks. And moving around, oh look, some tape. Every household needs that. Now, I think you get the gist of everything in this stall, so I'm not going to try to narrate what's on offer. Everything is here. I have returned to the first part of this video. I would just like to thank the owner of this stall for allowing the video, and I do hope I have not let the stall down with my narration. As you know, music is being played in the background, so I have to do a voiceover. So in short, if you need any tools at any level, tradesman or home improvement person, all you have to do is to come to Fleetwood Market and visit this stall. You will find the tool you want. I promise you that. We are outside now the Fleetwood Market. We have finished our videos for today. However, I promise to return because all the stalls here, the stall holders are so friendly and they all sell top quality goods. So I do hope that I will be able to return and video in the near future. Thank you to one and all at this market. And now, with this view of the South Pier, this is where I thank one and all who has watched this video. Thank you very much indeed, and to one and all who's helped me make it. Now, this video is not over. Oh no, it's not over by a long way. I hope you like the following clips that I was able to get. Thank you for everything, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.